So I've been playing this for quite a bit right now, and this is fucking hilarious because I had to take. I just bought this literally for nothing because I literally just had to take everything off to see the real value. So here's something hilarious, and we know that I'm gonna go up here, and I see that I am 100 out of 100 on my robe. I am 90 out of 100 on this, and 100 out of 100 on my cleric combat specialist. Right? So I looked over here and then, sorry, not here. I looked at it in here, and then I looked at it here, and I said, okay, so it's quite funny. I see it here. I see some of the numbers and stuff like that, and then I see the numbers here, max hit points and such. And then I equip it. Then okay, so it's 830. So I'm guessing that it's adding the quality, the mastery, and the enchantment, right? So that's how I feel like it's showing that kind of stats, right? So then I take it off, and then I try to use this one. And I looked at it and I'm like, okay, 449. And then when I take it off, okay, 444. Basically, it feels that it is trying to add the quality and enchantment and all that. If I ever had that one in there. But anyway, let me see right here. It is level 8 in here, and it only has like about 3 specs, right? So it makes sense. It's just a little bit upgrade, right? It shows me 7.2. It will have the excellent, the quality, the mastery, and the 200 enchantment on it. So that's how much I'll get, right? When I equip it. Again, I see it. It's 449. So I guess it's just for everything, right? So it's the same thing for when I'm 400 or 400 on my weapon. It shows 58, 76 damage per second, and if I equip it, it shows 74.96. And over here, it shows like 79 and 27 energy, and down here it shows like 511, right? So on equip it, we actually touch this, and we have 437 and 17 with 21 energy, right? So okay, everything checks out, right? Now look at the muisak. The muisak is 7.3, right? And when we look at the muisak over here, I have no spec into it. I literally just put this just so I can test some things with the muisak and all this aside, because I am 100 of 100 in the. Check it over here. I am 100 of 100 in the torch. Sorry, in the artifact. Anything that is artifact right here. So when I touch over here, anything in the artifact here, I'm 100 of 100 in a spec, and I'm already 100 level into this. I have no level into torch or anything like that. So I looked at it. I only have 1 level and no specs. So I looked at the shit. I looked at the muisak, and I'm like, okay, 7.3%, 3.3%. Before I bought this, it was actually 11%, and something was fucking me up over it. And I'm like, what happened? I can't test this if it's not 11%. That's the reason why I bought it. I wanted 11%. So I equipped it. I'm like, okay, both of them here, and then I equip it. Okay, 7.3. Okay. What about if I equip this right here? Can anything else change in here? Like, this is 1616, right? And then I unequip it. Okay, nothing happened. So what about this one right here? What about if I equip it? Okay, no changes. Well, that's weird. What about here? Do I see any changes? No, it's the same one. Went off and on, right? But here's the hilarious part. I equipped this son of a bitch right here. I equipped the son of a bitch, and I can see that again, I'm 400, 100 of 100 on that artifact, so it creates a cooldown. But when I touch this, it's telling me that I'm 11% in here. So I equipped this, and I'm like, okay, so now I'm gonna test. Why is the heal not like? I'm missing 3% or close to that. So I'm like, wait, what the hell happened? This was 11%. Did I put the right thing? I looked it over here. I'm like, okay. So then I equipped the horn, and I looked at it here. I was like, that's bullshit. The fucking market just literally scanned me out of percentage, showing me the wrong stats. I'm like, okay, I checked everything. I check on and off with every freaking gear, and I put these gears back on, and then I look at this. I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna put everything on, everything back to where it was. Where's my helmet? So okay, everything is on, and then I checked it again. Are you fucking serious? Just because I equipped my freaking horn is giving me a wrong stats on the muisak? The heck is this bug? So now I have to actually report this in the bug section, and I'm sure it's a bug section. As you saw, everything else is online with what it does with the spec and the mastery, except when you equip this. So let's say if I want to actually buy a 6.2, and then I looked at it, I'm like, yeah, 30%. That's what I need. 30% healing cast, so I can test some of the builds and stuff like that. I equipped that, and obviously, what the hell? I'm at 8.9%. What happened to my 13%? Yeah. Yeah. It fucked me over. It fucked me over. I really wanted to test something with the muisak at the 10% only. So I'm looking over here with a bunch of things in here, and I don't think I can actually find anything. I probably have to go to like cardio or anything like that. But again, it's too dangerous to travel back and forward and such. But yeah, I wanted to test something out with the muisak at 13%. You okay? I'll tell you right ahead what I wanted to try it out. I wanted to see because when you have this right here and you have the balance, you have 34%. Right? I didn't want to do anything with this. All right, I just wanted to see how much heal with everything does, which I tested it and it felt really weird. So I know this is the worst one because this has 29%. If you take this off, it's only 25%. So you already know that plate cannot use any heal because it's only 10%. So all I wanted to do is add fucking 13% to the 29%. Which, if I go out here, I said 13%, that's a 42%. So if I'm wearing, for example, if I'm wearing this freaking thing right here, it's 53%. So technically, I will only be losing about 11% healing, and then I wanted to test it out and go out there and try it with the royal royal chest to see if somehow that makes the speed run a little bit faster with not going too over crazy in losing heals. But no, I had to get fucking tricked that this is actually 11%, but it's not. It's actually freaking 7.3%. F you! F you!